Oh my god, they're galvanic blasting my face. They don't have it. Okay, if they tap this, then I know. Oh, they might have it. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello everyone and welcome back from Top of the Wall. My name is Mason Up. I have another deck for you today. This one is a jank deck. This one is from somebody on my Discord, Monte Tribal. I think it's Monte. It's not Monty. Might be Mounty. Right. So we are a jank swamp tribal deck. We have a bunch of swamps in a deck and a bunch of payoffs for having a bunch of swamps in our deck. We're also planning to make some swamps. We're planning to turn our opponent's lands into swamps and trying to screw over the greedy decks that are trying to be like 3 or more colors. We also have a bunch of creatures that are near unblockable thanks to Swamp Walk. Dross Golem is also a very evasive creature. It's kind of like I guess a Delver of Secrets that has fear instead of flying and can be free, which is nice. Snuff Out is always a great payoff for having actual swamps in your deck, a near free removal spell. We also have one of the best removal spells for mono black decks, Defile. Super great. There is Quag Sickness, which actually came before it and is just the aura version of it, so it stays on like dead weight, and as you play out more lands, that potentially huge creature shrinks down and eventually dies. Tendrils of Corruption is a great catch-up mechanic against some of the Stompy decks or the Burn decks. Throne of the Black Rose is good for, getting that monarchy, maintaining a monarchy, and getting a little bit of card advantage, overwhelming your opponent. Finally, the mana base, it's a bunch of swamps, but 3 of those swamps can return a creature from our graveyard to the top of our library. Now, of course, you're wondering, wait, what happens if we get into the monocolor matchup? Well, don't worry. There's a plan for that in this nice sideboard here. If we end up going against one of the monocolor decks, that's what we have all of these great sideboard cards for, to swap out a lot of our some of our land destruction spells. Well, swampification spells. We have some Gurmag Anglers, Chittering Rats, Crypt Rats, Sign and Bloods, and the Witches. These are just so that we can transition into a mono black control deck. And we have most of the pieces already in here. We just need to cut out a few of these creatures and trade some things out. And depending on our matchup, we might not want to sideboard in everything, and we might want to just like sideboard in like perhaps just some Chittering Rats, perhaps just the Sign and Bloods. Maybe we don't want the Witches because our opponents have creatures with toughness that are just a little bit too big. And oh, that's actually nice art. I had forgotten that art was the new art. I got very confused for just a moment. I was so used to the old cartoony looking one. I was just very surprised. I like this one more. I do like this one more. Now, let's go ahead and get into some gameplay. All right, and we got our first opponent. Let's see here. Let's see. We got a Disfigure, we got Evil Presence. We got a couple of cards. Depending on the matches, this could go really well or really bad. I will mulligan this. Okay. Well, there's more lands. It's Tainted Well, Grubs. Keeps, and we'll chuck out the. I'm thinking we're gonna chuck out the Blister Grub, or the Blister Grub. Done. Oh, hey, hold on. That's why it looked all weird for a second. And hi. Oh, Delver of Secrets. Hey. That's too bad. We could have had Defile. We do get Evil Presence. We do get to turn off Counterspell. That's alright. That's not too bad. Come on, don't blind flip Delver. Yes! No blind flip! Well, I know the plan is now I'm going to go for Tainted Well as soon as possible. Actually, if they don't flip this, I'm probably going to go for Sewer Shambler. Just sounds better. And I think they missed a land drop. So, oh, this is perfect. We'll pass the turn like this. Okay, yeah. Don't blind flip. Come on. Have no... Oh, come on. Kidding me. Suffocating Fumes. Oh, okay, so they're Demir control. All right. Now we just need a little removal spell. Just a little one. Well, it's not quite a little removal spell. But you know what? Time to race. Yep, no land again. Okay. Yep, here's Delver of Secrets. Basic land cycling. Are you going to go get your island? Snow-covered island. Okay. You get one shot. We just really have to hope for a removal spell because this right here is actually a bit of a threat. Let's go ahead and get in for an attack, I guess. All right, we have enough removal spells. We have tons of mana. I'm just gonna turn this into a swamp, deprive them of blue still, and really, really hope that we don't have that. I'm gonna cast this and hope that we hit next time with an actual removal spell, and hope that they don't hit land. Because thinking about it, oh yeah, Suffocating Fumes. That's a card. Wait a minute, let me just check something here. The Delver, it revealed Suffocating Fumes, right? Card. Yeah, they revealed Suffocating Fumes. Why is it not here? I only dismissed the island. Doesn't matter. Let's go and get rid of that. They Suffocating Fumes in response. The Tragic Lesson. Alright, they pick up one. We'll just go ahead and I guess just Blister Grub. God, I'm glad that we are color screwing one opponent for the most part. But it's kind of disappointing that we're not running into any of our removal spells. We have so many. Like, so many. I think all of our removal spells can deal with the Delver. Alright, down to 7. Thought Scour. What'd you hit? Oh, you're gonna go for the Gurmag. This is really upsetting. Oh, that's how it goes. Oh, great. Well, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get in with all of these, and then use Blister Grub to block. Blister Grub blocks. Okay, we go down to 4, and this dies. They lose 2 life. They go down to, oh yeah, okay, and plus they lose the 5. Okay, they go down to 3. I think we have a chance of winning the race, depending on what happens here. If they have removal spell or what they actually use. Suffocating fumes? Echoing decay. Okay, now we die. Alright, GG. That... Alright, concede. Concede. They got it. Against them, I think it might be not so great to have these witches, because a lot of the creatures... I mean, sure, Delver can get pinged and die, but unfortunately Delver does frequently flip and become a 2-power creature, 2-toughness creature. Crypt Rats, maybe not. Gurmag's a little bit big, and their creatures are far and few in between. Let's see. What's not great against them? Probably Evil Presence. I mean, it was pretty good that one game, like at the beginning of this game, but unfortunately, I don't know if it's great. Chittering Rats, probably. They're probably not expecting Gurmag Angler. I'd probably remove it over this. They do have a black creature in their deck. The Dross Golem might not be, you know, superb. Blister Grub, Thickness. Tainted Well is neat, and Contaminated Ground is still good. I'll take the Sign in Bloods. I'd probably take the Sign in Bloods before I might take the Tainted Wells. Yeah, I'll probably cut the Contaminated Ground too. I'll probably just you know, fully rip out the Land Destruction package. And we'll just go ahead and organize this. So Crypt Rats is left, and Witches are left. Why didn't they include Gary? They didn't include Gary. I think we don't really want the Crypt Rats as much as we would like a Golem. I think I'd prefer the Golem. Alright, we'll just take the Golem. It's not great, but it's still good. Yes, I'd like to play first. I would not like to play anything, apparently. Okay, this is better. We'll keep this. I might need to Witch's Cottage. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, God, no. I thought I was playing for some reason. Oh, dear Lord. What have I done? Oh, God. Alright, turn 1 Delver, please. Dang it. Okay. I made a terrible mistake. Draw land. Go unpunished, please. Ooh. Not great. This is embarrassing. I think I just concede this game. Yeah. Let's just concede the game. Delver of Secrets. Oh boy. Kill it. Goodbye. Not great either. Okay, please go, Preordain. Okay, please go another Delver. That would be great. Second Delver. Are you thinking about how you're going to flip Delver? Nah, they're thinking about how they're going to get another land. Okay. Question. Do you have foil? Apparently not. They don't have foil. Oh god. So close to free. we just need more land. God, any land would have been great. Come on. Yes. Cast a witch. I don't think they're planning to counter the witch. What's this? Tragic lesson. Oh, what's gonna be tragic is how I'm gonna ping you to death. 20 turns. It'd be funny if for 20 turns straight nothing happened. We just were pinging each other. Sure. I can wait to ping later. I probably don't want to play out this unless I can multi-kick it. Otherwise, this thing will just ping this dead. No thank you. We'll just go ahead past the turn. Thought Scour. Okay, that seems like Gurmag Angler. Okay, no, it's not. They just milled their only Gurmag Angler. I will shoot you. Excuse me. And the Diabolic Edict. Alright, Quag Vampire. You are my only hope. Unless I draw Swamp. Yep, that's Gurmag Angler. Really hoping for Quag Sickness. Or hey, actually, you know what might be nice? That's not super nice. Well, time to cast some vampires. So if these things die, they do put some cards in my graveyard for Gurmag Angler, which is great. That is great. Don't Echoing Decay. That looks like Echoing Decay. No? Suffocating Fumes? Yeah, I could block here and then get out my own Gurmag Angler and then they might not attack. I don't know if they actually would have answers for Gurmag Angler aside from Counterspell. Which they're probably holding on to. I think I'm just going to let it go. Augur Bolas. Sure. Brainstorm revealed. Not a land. Not a land. Deals 4 damage to me. That's not quite great. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to double block and snuff out that, actually, I can probably save one of these. I'll get it with one? I'll get him with one. Use the other one as a chump. Gonna go down to 1. Great. Actually, go down to 6. Right. Chump here. Snuff out that. Untap. Play Gurmag Angler. Alright. Yeah, don't need to see that Brainstorm. Mystic Sanctuary, getting back. Okay, Tragic Lesson. Super. I don't need to see that graveyard. Echoing Decay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let that go. I don't think against another black deck, this deck is super effective. Neither is putting your only other land to the bottom. We could snuff out that annoying little thing. We'll go to combat, see if they attack with it first. Which, yeah, they probably were. Alright, now we'll go ahead and snuff out this annoying little creep. Oh boy, counterspell. Alright, time to concede. Oh, we're playing against Bender. Hi, Bender. I wonder if he likes Futurama. Well, if we get ourselves an Evil Presence, we get ourselves some early removal, get ourselves an earlier creature. It depends if we hit another land. Sure. Oh, Swiftwater Cliffs. I bet this is a combo deck. We hit another land. There we go. Mana screwed. It's beginning. It's too bad Quag Sickness doesn't say for each swamp on the battlefield, because that would be like so much more worth it. Just 3 mana, you could potentially give something -10, -10. I know Tragic Slip is an option, but oh hey, wait a minute, is this some kind of affinity? I'm not sure. I think it's is it 4-color or, well, it's 4-color now. Question. 4-color? Question mark? I think here what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to defile that. We might save Snuff Out for later as better removal, but if they're playing black creatures, I don't think there's a lot of black decks that actually play Seeker of the Way. Yeah, I think it's safe. I think it's safe to defile here. All right, great. It is safe. I was just worried momentarily, like, what if they have a non-creature instant spell that's potentially free? Okay, this is some kind of affinity jank deck. Plus star. Okay. I'll have to be aware of... Wait, hold on. I should let them return an artifact first, and then shoot the hawk. Actually, I could Quag Sickness the hawk. I think I might Quag Sickness the hawk. Yeah, we'll Quag Sickness the hawk. That'll work. That'll work. Dead hawk. Then we untap, play Tainted Well on their 1 white source. They don't get to play anything else. Oh no, it's Core Skyfisher. Dang it. They're gonna pick up Swiftwater Cliffs. That's okay. I will be shooting that. Actually, I don't need to Swiftwater Cliffs. Great. I'm so happy for you. Okay, so this only costs 1. So we can do a whole bunch of stuff that's really annoying. We get to Tainted Well. Hey, wait. It says Enchanted Land is a swamp. So is this still an artifact? There's only one way to find out. But I'm not super interested in figuring that out as much as I am just screwing them out of blue and red. Yes. Ooh, Blister Grub. That's great. So is Dross Golem. Cancel, and we'll pass. We'll pass like this, and then during their end step, we'll shoot this thing dead. Actually, I'll shoot this thing dead now. Because I'm about to lose 2 life. There's no sense in, like, losing 2 then paying the 4. I'd rather just lose 4 total. Alright, I think this is good. That's not so great. You don't need any... Well, it's colorless. That's alright. Sure. Would you like to Glinthawk? Don't core Skyfisher. Ah, come on. Well, alright. We'll go ahead and get him for combat. Get him for a quick Delver poke. And then I'll probably Shambler. Because if Shambler dies, thing is I can reuse Shambler. Sweet. Yeah, I can reuse Shambler. Shambler, basically maintains its power. I can pay to put its power back on board on another creature. Cast with 4 life. God. I'm just Galvanic blasting myself. I really hope that they don't have a couple Galvanic Blast in their deck. Oh, Thoughtcast. No, that's good. That's great. No, you go ahead, do that. Oh. Well, this race might be in our favor, actually. Because 5 damage a turn, I don't think they're playing a whole lot of removal. They might not be. We've seen a bunch of creatures. Okay, another core Skyfisher. It's not very fast. Fortunately, it's good. It's not fast. Picking up Star, that's also good. It's no replacement for Astrolabe. We'll get him for an attack. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Core Skyfisher. Darn you. These are not swamps anymore. Well, actually, we might want to. Because if this thing does die... no, I'll leave it for a second. I'll play Blister Grub out. I'll hold back the Quag Vampires. Go, let's see. They attack for 2. Well, that's not great. One mana Glinthawk. 1 mana does not Journey to Nowhere. 1 mana does not Gaze of Justice. You need more creatures for that. Glinthawk, returning Darksteel Citadel 2-hand. Okay. I like how this bird literally just shows up because there's something shiny and then takes it away. It literally just sees something shiny, grabs it, and it's like, alright, thanks. Bye. Chromatic Star. Okay, cracking the Chromatic Star, finally. Glintalk? Thraben Inspector. Got it. Got it. Okay, now I'm super tempted to attack with both of these. Because if they block either one, I think I'm willing to let it die. Tainted Well. Oh, that's great. And they're running out of Core Skyfishes. That's even better. And we get to deny them red again? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, screw those guys for trying to be greedy and have all those colors. We'll teach them to play Magic. Being cruel to the Jeskai decks. That's fine. And the best part is, if this thing dies, it gets them for 2. If this thing dies, I get to put that power back on board. We still get an unblockable creature. This Glintalk does not return this. Black. Seeker of the Way. Okay. That doesn't stop me. I don't think that they can kill me yet. I need something to swing the race in my favor. I really do. Because right now they can get me for 5. They untap. They can probably get me for 5. Dang it. Come on. Let me have this. Okay, I think I spelled Jessica right. Sure, do whatever you want. Okay, they're just attacking for 4. It's not lethal yet. As long as they don't have double Galvanic Blast or something. Untap. 2 red sources. Shoot. Thoughtcast. Okay, they're cracking a clue. That's fine. 100% fine. Defile. That changes things in my favor. I believe that does. Plus a blocker. Okay, we can't kill them in 1 turn, but we can kill them in 2 turns for sure. If I attack like this, leave up 2 blockers, shoot something, that will work. That will work. Okay, we get one win. Officially 1 whole win. Alright, Seat of the Synod. Lands. They're playing some stuff. Journey to Nowhere. Seeker of the Way. I think I can just shoot Seeker of the Way to death? By Seeker of the Way? Lifelink does change combat math. I didn't like that. So, no more Seeker of the Way. And what do you get rid of with Journey to Nowhere? We still have you dead on board. You have to remove 3 creatures. 1 cannot be this one. Unless you're going to use exactly Journey to Nowhere to get rid of it. This one definitely has to go. Actually, you have to remove 4 creatures. Because if any of them are left alive, they die. Yeah, okay, sweet. Sideboard. I like the land destruction package. That's fine. Glad they don't have Prophetic Prism. That's good. Crypt Rats seems fun. Seems like a really good idea. Destroying everything. Definitely better than this Thorn of the Black Rose. because they have evasive creatures and can just punch over my head, and that sucks. Gurmag Angler, because it's too big to be removed by any silly old bolt. Maybe Quag Sickness. Yeah, maybe Quag Sickness can go. Snuff Out seems fine in this matchup. Yeah, that seems fine. Because shooting like a Core Skyfisher or a Glinthawk after they've bounced something just kind of like ruins their turn a bit. For 4 life, I think I'm willing to do that. The witches kind of suck. Everything has too much toughness. So it's really just down to these, like Sign in Blood and Chittering Rats, whether I want to replace anything for these. I think I'm willing to cut a vampire in exchange for Chittering Rats? No, Sign in Blood. Exchange for Sign in Blood. Because Chittering Rats doesn't do much besides get blocked by Core Skyfisher. And get eaten by Seeker of the Way. It doesn't effectively block or attack, and it just puts a card back on top. I think they have like kind of a fusion deck between Affinity and what is it? I know the name of it. Kadaltha Boros. Right, so we have early removal. We have a poker. we could poke people. We have a defile. This could be worse. I'll keep it. Only because I for sure get to kill one Glinthawk. Or potentially a Core Skyfisher. This is the only reason why I'm keeping it. I don't really want to hold on to these double Tendrils of Corruption unless my top decks are land into land. Oh, they go down to 5 cards. Well, that is not confidence inspiring. I've had those games. In fact, I'm pretty sure I just played one of those games a little while ago. Don't go down to 4. Skips draw step. Plays Ancient Den. Glinthawk? No Glinthawk. I will cast a card. I hopefully get a land destruction spell. Or actually a land would be great. Thraben Inspector. Okay, that soundly blocks my creature. Thanks. Get Swamp. I don't think I really want to defile that. I think I'm more interested in... Yeah, I mean, it just gets in for 1 damage here. I think I'd rather Sign in Blood myself for cards. Witch's Cottage, that's good. So is Contaminated Ground. We wait for the first Core Skyfisher and then we do the Contaminated Ground. Witch's Cottage. Core Skyfisher. Okay. What do you return? Thraben Inspector, right? And it looks like they need more white mana than blue or red. So I think we should screw them over for white. And they just used their only... Oh yeah, and they missed a land drop too. Oh, this is great. This is really good, guys. We get to totally ruin our opponent's day. But I want to defile that really bad. How unfortunate. We'll just have to get in for the 1, and then we take 2. That's fine. untap Contaminated Ground, their blue source, or actually we might just save it for another white source. That's fine. I'm hoping land off the top tendrils too. God, I want all the stuff. Yes! Shock yourself. Shock yourself. Go ahead, play your spell. Ah, Prophetic Prism. It's a garbage card. Fine. Red source. Oh, don't Galvanic Blast. Filter for white for the Thraben Inspector. Okay. Oh, or the Glinthawk. Yeah, Glinthawk. That's good. I don't like that. I really don't like this clock. And I really don't like how that just happened, either. But I do like how Dross Golem is making an appearance. That's nice. I'll wait for Contaminated Ground, replay it. Probably Defile in the meantime. Yeah, we can Defile the Glinthawk. Everything else can remove Core Skyfisher. It's just a difference in power and toughness. So, yeah, Defile the Glinthawk. We'll get him for 2. And get him for 1. And then we'll go ahead and we'll play Dross Golem. Okay, great. That's 4 damage a turn versus 2 damage a turn. We might be a little behind, but I think we got this. I think we can do this. Although they have fixed for white forever. Thoughtcast, God. You need cards, huh? Alright. Take 2. I'm a little salty about blue having all of these good card draw spells. Alright, what's this? Seeker of Dewey. Okay, now I need a land. I really need a land. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I will gladly Tendrils of Corruption here. Just because them playing any non-creature spell just gives this lifelink and changes the clock in their favor. Because me dealing them 4 damage a turn while I'm also losing 4 damage a turn and they're gaining it just means that nothing is happening to them and it's all just happening to me. Hooray! That's right. Race me down. Thraben Inspector. Alright, I'm willing to shoot this Tendrils. Oh wait, hold on. That's right. They don't have a swamp yet. I would like another land. I might Tendrils them again. Just their Thraben Inspector. Because I'd really like to get in for damage. Thoughtcast. God, cards. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Alright, I get it. You're showing off. Bolt. Okay. Hey, Witch's Cottage. Oh, isn't that nice? Yes. Yes. Hooray! Contaminated Ground on, let's say, this thing? Yes, and well, let's say Sewer Shambler. And then we'll go ahead and attack. Get him for 1. I'm excited. I was hesitant to play this at first because I'm like, I remembered all of the times when I played Spreading Seas and then nothing would happen because my opponent would just, oh, hey, I can trade for Thraben Inspector, replay this. No, I'm not willing to do that to prevent 1 damage. I think this, it might slow me down too much. Okay, Thraben Inspector. Okay, they get to draw more cards as soon as they crack those stupid clues. Hooray! Dross Golem for free! That's exactly what we need. How did we know that was going to come up on top? Oh, it's nice. So this means that they have a 2-turn clock. Well, they go down to 11. We untap. Okay, not quite yet. Tendrils of Corruption on this. We're debating between whether stopping to do Tendrils. You know, I think it's just more important that I do some stuff now. You're down for this, right? The reading it, slamming table. Turns out, it's good. I don't know what it is about WotC. They like to make creatures with power that are evasive. And sometimes cheap. Untap. This. And then we'll get in. God, I can't wait to design my own format. Because this is all super exciting. But I want more. Clue. Cracking it. What'd you find? Is it my death? Did you find my death? No, I don't think so. I think they're looking for more cards. Dang it. They're looking for more cards. All right, you have 6 cards in hand. I have less. Gurmag Angler off the top would be nice. Kind of like... I keep looking at these at this icon and imagining that the actual player is super, super salty right now. Saheeli Rai just having a great time. She's just playing with like a little bauble thing. Sarkenval's like has murder in his eyes, looking for Zergo. They got 1 white mana. Okay, good. I thought that was Journey to Nowhere. That was going to be upsetting. Core Skyfisher. Alright. I have to shoot that Core Skyfisher. And I'm pretty sure you just put a card in my yard. It would be really good. Gurmag Angler off the top. Tendrils into Gurmag. Oh! Thank you, Magic Gods. Oh. I mean, my real god. Oh, boy. Oh. There we go. And now, I am kind of stuck. Well, I get to attack, though. I do get to attack. These ones for sure. You go down to 9. Okay, this here. Block. Or not. Or not. And then I get to play Gurmag Angler? Oh, exile all of these cards. This is nice. Super. You know what was the weird thing about having huge delve creatures? Now that I'm like have Gurmag in front of me, I'm remembering it. Like there was the problem with Hogak and how he had Convoke and Delve on him. making him Journey Nowhere, sure. Making him perfect for dredge. Okay, get some chasers, sure. This scavenges is for 3. So right, I'm remembering Hogak because I saw Gurmag Angler also with Delve. It would have been fine if you didn't cast him from your graveyard or you had some kind of other restriction with him. Don't worry, I'm not blocking. Sun Chaser. I see the meat of this deck. The whole Sun Chaser. A Swamp does not do it. But you know what does do it? I could Desperation attack. These two get eaten. Nah. I'll just attack like this. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I probably could have put that sewer thing on this. I probably could have scavenged onto the grub, and then the grub becomes a 4/4, and that would have been enough to at least eat or trade a creature. Plus, they would have lost 2 life, making it difficult. They'd be in the same spot, but 1 creature down, I think. And I'd still have them dead on board. That's unfortunate. But at least now I have them also still in an aristocrat spot, which is, you know, fine. Ah. Come on. Come on, attack with a Thraben Inspector. Attack with something on the ground. Let me die. Let the grub die. Come on, pop it. It looks like it's it. I'm going to type GG. I don't think that they have Journey to Nowhere for this grub. Oh my god, they're Galvanic blasting my face. They don't have it. Okay, if they tap this, then I know... Oh, they might have it. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. They have it. They have it. That's ridiculous. Well, not too ridiculous. They did draw 7, 8, extra 9 cards. Yeah. I always worried about this. I always worried about them having X number of bolts, and that's how they polished me off, which they did. All right. $2 o'clock. Jesus. I'm just gonna run it back. It was fun. That was definitely fun. God, 2 damage. You're kidding me. That's three thought casts. That's what actually killed me. It wasn't anything else. It was just triple thought cast, which I actually kind of like the Jeskai Kadaltha better. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes. Hold on. So, I get Quag... Yeah, this seems fine. Quag Vampires into Contaminated Ground, into Tainted Well. Hopefully find another more lands. And I also get early removal with Snuff Out. Seems fine. That just sucked that they had triple bolt there at the end. Double Galvanic and technically 1 bolt, but whatever. We'll play some lands. And some cards. They see the vampires coming at them. I'm just really hoping they don't have a 1-drop, and then I can Contaminated Ground the year first. Oh, yes, I can. And they need exactly Core Skyfisher to do it. They've already had plenty of Core Skyfishers. Yes, yes. We'll get in. All right. Untap, do nothing. They do untap and do nothing. It's great. I think we might go with that. Now they can't Core Skyfisher. Now we can attack again. And they can't Glentalk either for at least one turn. Unless they play Ancient Den. I don't think they have Plains Gods of Cliffs. They have all the fixing. Now I just need land. Oh, come on. If they get out from underneath this with... because we're stuck on lands. That's going to suck. And they don't. They really needed that, they really needed that, white source. Or the blue source. Not sure. They gained 3 life. We took it all away. Great. Well, at least one of these has equaled a lightning bolt. That's good. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Contaminated ground. Good job. Do they find the white source? Fist slamming on table? I guess not. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it's funny when somebody else has to get mana screwed and it's not me. What are the joys of magic? When are they gonna approve Ghost Quarter or Fetch or like or Wasteland in this format? Now, I think this is correct. Yup, seems correct. Chittering rats. Okay, Crypt rats. That's good. That's good. That way, if they wrath my board, I can wrath them back. Super. Now, no Prophetic Prism. Ooh, they got rid of Dispel? What were they going to dispel? I guess just Snuff Out. They probably saw Snuff Out so many times. They were probably just thinking to themselves, man, there's so many opportunities to just get rid of that Snuff Out or that Defile. Let's see. I think next turn I might just Sewer Shambler. I don't think they're going to do much with red mana. So the red mana is not... Well, they use that for that. Sure. Do they filter? They do filter. They're probably going to play their first white spell of the game. Hopefully they shock themselves for it. I really would like it if they did. Probably not. I know that they can't... Yes. Shock yourself. Core Skyfisher. Ah, darn it. They're probably going to pick up this one or this one. Ah, that's a shame. All right, all right. Come on, shock yourself for old time's sake. Tranquil Cove, sure. All right, I have an option to snuff out that. Because this game was going to go a pretty decent amount of time. I should just go ahead and snuff out that core Skyfisher. And I can... I mean, it doesn't really matter when. There wasn't going to be too many things that were going to happen in between now and their combat that were going to affect this snuff out. So I'm just going to do it now. Whatever. I can Tainted Well that stupid Tranquil Cove. They were desperate for that mana, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it again. Oh, land! Oh, that's so lucky. All right, I'll go ahead and get in for attacks. Attack with all. Super, they go down to 15. Then I have a 3-turn clock after this, because I'm going to be attacking them for 5 every turn. Oh, and plus I can Crypt Rats and get them for the final amount. Ah, oh, come on. Can't let me have nice things. All right, you get red mana. That's all you get. We'll Grave Shambler. Attack with all. Alright, Tendrils does more damage. I don't think it's necessary once it goes above 3. But the life gain is nice. Prophetic Prism, sure. Alright, we got a 4-turn clock, but with Crypt Rats, I think it's a little bit faster. Because then towards the end, we can just 5 everything, and it'll be uncounterable. Core Skyfisher, sure. Which one did you pick up just now? Oh yeah, that one. Snuff out. Another snuff out. Good. I'm remembering the last time, the triple bolt. And that is just like giving me post-traumatic stress disorder over here. I'm just like, oh wait, no, I can't. What if they have triple Galvanic Blast? That'll use 1 bolt. I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and Crypt Rats. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll Tendrils this thing now. And that'll be fine. I can untap, and Crypt Rats later. Crypt Rats doesn't matter until towards the end. Alright. Alright, go ahead, do your silly thing. God, that's some really good lucky draws. Triple Core Skyfisher. Quadruple Core Skyfisher. Several games in a... Oh god, for several games now, they've had a couple of Core Skyfishers. But with my luck, in the top 30, there will only be 2 Glinthawks. God, they got rid of everything? Oh, okay, fine. Another Shambler. Okay. Do I just have to go ahead... get in for what I can? I mean, I can go in for Desperation Swings. Yeah, I think I just go in for Desperation Swings, take the damage that give them the damage that I can, and then try to Crypt Rats them out. And they might not be able to catch back up. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do that. Pay the 4 life, shoot that. And plus, I can re-scavenge this onto these. I'll go ahead and get him for some attacks. I'm going to get them for 2, for sure. Oh, they just block here? Oh, yeah. Sure? Yeah. You go, do that thing. Presuming they don't time out. Bender might time out. Glinthawk. Yikes, that's annoying. But I only need to get in, like, for a few more points of damage, and then I can just Crypt Rats them out of the game. Oh, come on. Come on now. Jeez, they were just unloading. Brimming with value. Gurmag? Swamp? Well, that's not quite it. It's pretty close. I can get in with everything, and then I can, okay, that blocks. That blocks. 2. Sure. Now I test them for bolt. Oh yeah, plus I get to Scavenger. So, hey, wait a minute. Can I Scavenger onto this Crypt Rats and then Wrath the World for 2? And, oh yeah, that seems so good. I could Scavenger onto my Crypt Rats and then, no, that wouldn't kill that. Not yet. I don't have the mana for that. I can Scavenger onto my Scavenger. That would be nice. Yeah, I'll Scavenger onto my Scavenger. Make it swole. Scavenger. And next turn, I can Wrath them out of the game. Ah, you're killing me. All right. They are literally killing me. All right, they're killing me. They're literally killing me. All right. Seeker of the Way. All right. Oh boy, I get to sign in blood myself. Ah, this sucks. They got. I just know that they're gonna untap and go double bolt. My stupid face. Sign in blood myself. It's such good momentum. Well, now I have some pretty decent momentum. I could shoot Seeker of the Way. God, we had such good runnings until, oh, suddenly they had quadruple core Skyfisher. Ah, that's such good. Those are such good cards. Blister Grub. Blister Grub. Hey, I don't think you saved me, but I'm glad that you're here. Defile there. I go down to 1. And they have Galvanic Blast. I just know it. This is some good runnings for my opponent. All right, up to 7, sure. Need a miracle. All right, that's not a miracle. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm going out my way. I'm going out my way. Tell him GG. That's right. That's right. Wait, what? Whenever enchanted land is tapped, its controller loses 2 life. Wasn't I just at 1? Alright, bye. Alright, bye-bye. Well, that was weird. Pretty sure I should have been dead there. Was I? I'm gonna notice that in post. I'm gonna specifically look for that. I know that I was dead. That I should have died. Wasn't I? So I do like these kinds of decks with the Contaminated Ground. It was just unfortunate that we got into some bad matchups where our opponent had a bunch of Core Skyfishes and Glinthawks returning their lands to hand. And we got paired up against a Dimir deck that was already playing black spells. That was just unfortunate. The deck is fun. The deck is good. I would probably recommend trading out the Thorn of the Black Roses for just simply the Garmag Anglers, because there are a lot of instances where you don't have enough removal and your opponent has good attacks and your creatures aren't great at blocking, where the Garmag Anglers would just show up and they would just be like, yes, 5/5s, answer. It's another thing. We don't really have the board state or the removal to maintain the monarchy properly, so I would just throw in the Garmag Anglers. I can definitely see why you might only be at 3 Dross Golems instead of 5. I mean, instead of 4 Dross Golems at 5 mana. We do have affinity for swamps, but unfortunately, like we just get stuck on that 3rd land sometimes. From what I can tell, it's a little difficult to actually just pay for this thing. If we were playing maybe more swamps, maybe we might want Pestilence in this deck, only because of the sheer amount of black sources that we have, and because this deck doesn't seem to mind Crypt Rats in the side, so Pestilence wouldn't be too far out of the question. Alright, and that is all for now. Don't forget to go outside, get some sunlight, name some spells, crack some clues, and meddle with some mages. Coming in for that face touch.